Andy Gresh now talking Patriots and Seahawks. I'm so pumped up for this game, and you know it's billed as the Super Bowl 49 rematch, but no Malcolm Butler, no Gronk, no Brady.
No,
Much different.
This is a rematch in name only. That's about it.
Old friend Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick. All right, let's go back to the Patriots win over the Dolphins. That offense, and we've been talking about it all week, the run-centric Cam offense. How will that change this week now that there's tape on it?
Well, Yianni, you started to see towards the end of game one some of the different motions and formations that they would sort of sprinkle in there, right? There was a little bit of that deep motion with N'Keal Harry, and we saw the reverse with Edelman. So I thought as the game went on, we saw them against the Dolphins start to add a little layer here and a little layer there. And I think what we're going to get now is more of those read pass options or run pass options where Cam's head is up a little bit. He can make that call at the line of scrimmage or let it go after a ball fake. That's where I think this offense is going. I don't think it's designed for Cam Newton to run 15 times unless the defense presents it to him.
And that's what Bill Belichick said after the game. So do you anticipate Cam throwing the ball more this week?
I do, very much so, because I think they're going to have to be better balanced to deal with this Seahawks defense. And look, old nemesis Jamal Adams, right? We dealt with him as a member of the New York Jets. Now he's a member of the Seattle Seahawks, and against Atlanta, the guy was flying around making plays all over the place. That's going to be someone who's going to be very much intent on making sure that Cam Newton, it's 3 to 4 yards. He's going to be a guy who's not afraid to play to contact with Cam Newton. He's every bit of 6'5", 250, tough to tackle. Jamal Adams don't care.
The Falcons threw it all over the yard. Matt Ryan, 450 yards, but he threw it 54 times. All right, I want to talk about the Seahawks. Russell Wilson, one of the best quarterbacks now in the league for a while, never has gotten an MVP vote, surprisingly. Under the radar, maybe the best week one performance. How do the Patriots handle him?
Well, there's no doubt that this guy is an MVP candidate, and the odds right now are actually pretty good for him at plus 550, believe it or not.
Wow.
He hasn't, but give it another week, and I think those odds are going to shrink because people will jump on that bandwagon. He was efficient and productive. Some guys in the NFL, like Cam Newton, he was efficient, wasn't super productive in the passing game. Russell Wilson was efficient and productive to the tune of 330 yards. So it's not that they have unbelievable weapons on the outside. The real weapon is Russell Wilson and his ability to keep plays alive and be accurate coming out of the pocket. I think for Russell Wilson, they got to get him on the move. Get him off the spot, try to create some havoc.
All right, couple exterior things going on this week. Bill Belichick's mother died at the age of 98 this week. We saw he was at practice Wednesday. How do you think that impacts if he has to head back to Annapolis and go to services? And also the quality of the air in the Pacific Northwest isn't great. Pete Carroll saying today that he expects it to be better for the weekend. How do you think those two have any impact on the week?
Look, in terms of the Belichick situation, he's dealt with this before with the passing of his father. He's got assistants there who know what they're doing. I don't think that's an issue. That air quality is interesting because, believe it or not, there's apparently we need like Tony Petrarca in here for the air quotient or whatever in the world it is, atmospheric conditions. There's actually a level in which there's got to be air quality, or else the NFL can cancel a game or move that game that particular week. It almost happened in San Francisco. I don't know the whole weather mumbo-jumbo, but I know there is a threshold that if it gets there, the NFL could put this game on pause. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. The other thing, too, is in the world of COVID, you're not going to have a team fly all the way across the country to just go outside and go, wow, it's smoky out here. We can't play. That decision is going to be made before they get on the plane.
Oh, my God. So interesting. Yeah, first cross-country trip, one of at least two with the 2 LA road games as well. All right, he's Andy Gresh, part of our New England Nation crew, WPRO 6 to 9 nightly. We'll be back with the sports wrap right after this.